Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, I think
One
that's
of y'all
what
can
they're
post
going to
it.
need to
I'm
do
not
here in the
posting.
first half. You've
I don't want
got
nobody
to take some
watching my
pressure
game.
off of this young quarterback, and no better way to
It
do
was set up.
than to establish.
It's already lagging. It's already lagging.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
Nah,
he's gonna be
it's
met at the line of
straight now.
scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man. You just
I can't score in the red zone.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 3rd down. That's Brown. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5
KD?
to 6. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
He is he is that too. Hold on. That audio was real weird. I only heard it in one ear. It was weird.
It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Who a Harden fan?
Points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
I'm not a Rockets fan, but I do like Harden though.
Stafford and the
I like a lot of players that aren't on Miami.
At their 25-yard line. Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete.
I'll wear a Harden jersey. If somebody gave me a Harden jersey, I'll wear it.
5 yards on the catch.
I'm not a fanboy.
Brings up 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
I like James Harden. I like James Harden. I like Giannis. I like those guys.
A lot of talk about how they're going to increase their
No, I would buy a Giannis jersey.
Start getting the playmakers involved. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
I had an AI jersey back in the day. Like, does that mean I'm a fanboy? So you can't. You tell me you can't mess with Giannis? You don't like Giannis?
And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice
job. You don't like
job.
Giannis.
But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to.
Not because he's running. He ran the ball, and this dude ran the same. This dude ran the same play twice, but it's cool.
They get 14 yards there at a 1st down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally too, as
a
coach, isn't it?
What?
Because
why?
You want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we get over the field.
You actually spent that?
Back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want.
How much time is left on it?
Either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Who was that?
Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
What does it do? It better be a 3-point shoot.
Before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down.
That's a good shoe.
49-yard line.
That's the shoe I want on Brandon Roy or
so it's 2nd and 9.
What's his name?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait.
Put three bronze players on the bench, give them all your minutes.
They can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford.
I wouldn't do that personally.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Hey, give me radar.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
I'm trash. Because he threw right at me and I didn't. And he threw it like right in front of me. I was too behind the ball. I was anticipating another route. I'm trash.
Mark of good defenses. Understanding the game.
Shut up. I know.
And tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
He got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And eventually taken down, but how about
got it? They say he got it?
Move we saw. Gives him the first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down at Stafford.
Should have stayed with it. I didn't think he was actually going to throw right at me again. I thought this dude was smarter than that. I guess I'm giving him too much credit.
Just inside the 35-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers,
he's literally have 7 completions to his tight end.
Now you get some of those big shots.
Huh?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Jumbo!
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go. Hey, give me radar.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's going to get it running right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
All right.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
But
that'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid
not responding
gain on that play.
Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Yeah.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish.
Whoa.
And who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down.
Depends
here
on what you
at
want
the
to do.
12-yard line.
Depends on
4
what you
yards on the
depends on what you
completion,
want to
and it
do.
sets up a 3rd down.
What do you want to do? If you want to play clamp up. If you want to do clamp up defense, then you get Greg Popovich. If you want to do pace and space, then you get Dan Toney, or you get what's his name?
After this.
That chick was sick.
Nah, the ball for the that was the Raptors coach.
On 3rd down, that's Brown.
Dwayne Casey. That's who I have. I have Casey.
Tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down.
No one ever guards that run.
Convert on 3rd down.
Hold on.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Let's go!
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
You could probably get traded.
3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him in contract time. You could have kicked
Dude's
that.
10 for 10.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A good
This man
there. 8 yards
is playing
on the 1st down completion.
extremely extremely conservative.
After that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Which is fine, but that's what I guess that's what Foxy's saying.
At Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
He's running.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh, wow.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown, as his guys are in for 6. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
He shoelace tackled me. I could have did something with that.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And we're going to get another timeout.
Nobody's team in our division is good enough for the
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That's nice.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful.
He's a 90-something. I love how I just got sacked.
Here we go now.
I know. That's why I lost to the Rams.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Yeah.
They'll look to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
The Madden leagues.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Wilson snags it left side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So we have reached halftime here in a good one.
They blitz corners. They blitz corners and their middle linebackers. That's how they get back there.
With Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Here's Johnson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
That's not under move sets, though. It's a skill. So... Nah, it is. I'm just saying, just in case he didn't know, like I didn't know.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Jumble, set. 21. 21.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Hey, go here.
On first down, Stafford here.
This man is literally throwing 100. He's throwing 15 for 15 because he's throwing everything quick. He's not scanning the field. He's not doing anything. He's throwing to 3 routes. Like...
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. 40 got. 40 got. 20 hot. 53.
Wait, what?
Out of the gun, Stafford. And
Thanks.
He couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making
I was lost. I was about to say, wait, huh?
Pass.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and pick it up with Scarborough. And he's taken down.
Bo Scarborough just trucked somebody. I should have run commit.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards
He's
to pick
trash.
up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
21.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going for the deep ball.
Let's go. Give me that.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he'll return it to the 20.
Look at what happened after that, though.
They were looking for Johnson that time. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
What, Francisco Lindor? Yeah, no, the Yankees were loving him.
Teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And some room to run now. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side.
I'm sorry. If you can't beat him, join him. What do you want from me?
So you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Well, nobody leaked. Big play. He's got his man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, a 22.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Back-to-back good plays.
He said he'll be
have him
back.
on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most
Margento
offensive coordinators
Brown.
are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got
Margento.
5 here. They've got to feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
about that one.
Margarito. You're right. I'm wildin'. Oh, whatever.
Gun!
now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this.
Troy Polamalu.
4 plays.
Okay. I respect this guy. He got a light-skinned dude on his team with long hair. He calling him Polamalu. I respect it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On third down, that's Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 34.
I missed it. My God.
And Santos
Woo!
put this one up.
I got lucky.
13-10.
Woo!
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Really?
And Detroit getting set to go now. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning.
I don't know how to feel about that.
But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Steps away to his left.
What?
Side that's caught by Mitchell. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Explain.
23 yards
Explain.
on the play. And at this
Explain.
stage down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
MVP.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.